Anyway, so I was reading that Reddit is taking their first step in, banning adult content. They're no longer going to allow people, or rather companies, to promote their adult-themed products or services, such as, like sex toys or porn. Like the Bank Bros wanted to put a web, put a promotion up, they're not going to let it happen. They will allow things like pregnancy-related advertising and sexually transmitted, health concern advertising, and they'll probably allow condoms. I mean, I can't foresee that being a problem. I mean, but they won't
And it
allow other stuff. What?
could be hard to identify. At the same time, I feel like they're probably end up losing their fan base like Tumblr did.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Tumblr was banning like content posted by users. They're not at that point yet. They're just banning promotions from companies. You know what I mean?
Probably
Like,
be trying to identify if it's from a company from someone else who's posting it.
yeah, but I'm talking like paid promotions. Like they pay, and it's like an actual like promoted thing. It shows up in the subreddit. Like if Fleshlight wanted one, and they wanted to say Fleshlight, you can fuck yourself. We can help. That's not gonna
Oh,
that's
you
not
mean
gonna
like a
fly.
pop advertisement, not like a post from a person.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant like people who were posting them in the comments.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no,
that still could be a mixed thing because once that they get blocked there, you're gonna have spam bots that might start posting into the chat feed.
Well, I was reading that users are kind of concerned about this because it's kind of like it's worrisome. People have been a little bit worried about Reddit lately anyway, and users are concerned that this is just like a first step in censoring their hobby, their subreddit, whatever. I mean, everyone's got their king or fetish, right? I mean, you might be
Hmm.
a furry, right? But you know, Joe Schmo down the road,
What the fuck? Call me a furry?
fucking furry. Oh, but Joe
You're the
Schmo
one
down
who
the
has a
road.
fetish with chihuahuas.
I don't have. What are you? What? Where does a
You
Chihuahua
love a
come
little
into anything? I like Chihuahuas. I think
your
they're
little
cool.
rage.
I think they're cool little dogs. But that's some fucked up shit to even suggest any kind of interaction with a Chihuahua. That's just. Bleh.
That's the kind of thing you said when you compare me to a furry. I've seen my fair share of furries in Japan, including in the naval base. So don't compare me to a damn furry. I have a fucker who walks around in a fucking convenience store with a rainbow tail and dog ears, identifying as a kangaroo.
Are you a little triggered? You
I
sound a
wouldn't say
little.
triggered. I just say I'm greatly annoyed by that. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. Conventions, good to go. Out when I'm trying to buy fucking cold cuts and a fucking donut, I don't need to see furry feet. But with my fucking hyperactive imagination, I'm picturing, oh god, what's this guy doing when he's alone if he does this out here?
Right, yeah. I mean, that's something.
He's,
That's.
he's probably sitting at his desk right now, thumping his foot while watching bestiality porn. Oh, making weird sound effects.
You mean that stuff where you watch it was filmed somewhere in South America about those women pleasuring horses? Yeah, that's some. Ugh.
I think that was Brazil. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, yeah, probably somewhere around there. Hey, what?
Speaking of that, I had one experience with finding bestiality porn. I tried to download Beauty and the Beast for my niece.
Yeah. So
I found
rather
Beauty Takes
rather
the
than
Beast.
buy it, you decide, hey, I'm just gonna download it, gonna pirate it, and you got your hand smacked in a way that you didn't expect because you watched Beauty take a big old beastie dick, literally.
Pretty much. I That was the most strange thing I've seen in a while. And then
So
I joined the military, and I've seen much worse things.
so what was Beauty fucking?
Look at a Great Dane.
Oh, Jesus. Why would you make a horse sound for a dog? You didn't get that little
I
thing
don't
when you were a
know.
kid where you yank the thing and it spins around and points at an animal and says moo or quack quack. You didn't get one of those?
Fair enough.
Dog goes bark.
Speak and
Horse
spell.
goes.
The cow goes shazoo.
But anyway, yeah.
Family Guy joke.
Yeah, Reddit is taking that first step, and they're not alone. I mean, Facebook not terribly long ago has kind of stepped up their like anti-adult content. Like even in like private messages, if I wanted to send you a link from Pornhub, you know, Facebook would be like, nah, that's not going to happen because that's against our terms and conditions, which it's their right. But I'm sorry if I don't want to take Facebook as my morality police. It's like, listening to Twitter as my morality police when Twitter has literally gotten people killed, I mean, or pushed them to kill them. Like the Twitter mob when they get, revved up and they're going, and they just keep hitting at somebody because somebody did something that they don't like because they don't realize that not everyone's going to live their life through the filter of their emotions and through the filter of what they think is right. Not everyone believes in that. Like some time
Yep.
ago, if I'm not mistaken, August Ames was a
Who?
mattress. August Ames, she was a porn.
Sorry.
Yeah, August Ames, she was a porn star, and if I remember correctly, what happened was is she was booked to do a scene with some guy, and she did some looking and she found out that he had done guy on guy scenes, and she was just like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. That doesn't just doesn't fly with me. And she tweeted about it and said that she does some research when it comes to her body, not expecting the backlash that she was going to get because people are like, oh well, he's gay or if he's bi, that should be none of your damn business, and people are freaking
I
out.
get it. It's her body. It's her
Well,
body. I,
yeah,
I, I can support what she does to protect herself.
what ended up
She's
happening,
like it's.
what ended up
Go on.
happening was the Twitter mob, and she just got railed on and railed on and railed on. Probably felt like her life was falling apart, and I believe she ended up hanging herself at the end of it after like a couple days of it.
What was her name?
August Ames.
I'm looking that up now. Porn star August Ames hangs herself in park 20-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
Is she dead right now?
Well, yeah, she hanged herself. She died on December 5th, 2017. Ames was due to perform in December 2017. Ames was due to perform in a pornographic scene, but withdrew when she learned that the co-star was a man who had appeared in gay pornography and was not tested for sexually transmitted diseases. On December 3rd, 2017, Ames wrote on Twitter, whichever parentheses lady performer is replacing me for tomorrow for I'm gonna omit whoever the company. You're shooting with a guy who had shot gay porn. Just to let you know, uh, DS is all I can say. Do agents really not care who they're representing? Uh, hashtag LA Direct. I do my homework for my body. The tweet drew criticism and abuse from social media users. Ames, who was bisexual, asserted that she loved the gay community and that she had a right to exercise her sexual autonomy. Well, that's a different word. How about just her right to say no? So
It
essentially,
is. It's her
two,
right.
2 days after the controversial tweet, Ames was found dead in a public park approximately 20 minutes from her home in Camarillo, California, at the age of 23. Her death was ruled a suicide due to asphyxia by hanging.
I mean,
So, I mean, what I'm
it's her.
saying,
It's her right. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is, forgive me if I'm not going to take my morality, it, uh, I'm not going to take morality advice from Twitter or the Facebook execs, because why? Or, people who run Reddit, because, these people, I mean, they're creating a platform where someone can be abused to the point of feeling their life is falling apart and there's no other way out, you know?
Hmm.
and that's what Twitter allows. I mean, the Twitter mob is a well-known thing, and what does Twitter do about it? Not much. I mean, I haven't heard of them doing anything about the Twitter mob. I haven't heard about because I mean, the Twitter mob generally, not
Mob
to get
mentality. Nothing you can really do about it.
no, not to get political about it, but generally speaking, the Twitter mob leans in the same direction as Twitter's open confession of leaning. And I'm not a political person, but just because you know, generally speaking, they follow your train of thought doesn't mean that you should just give them free reign. That's
Hmm.
just my personal opinion. I think it's just terribly stupid. I mean, didn't that guy who runs Facebook, Mark, didn't he buy like all the houses?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, didn't he buy all the houses surrounding his so he has privacy, but then says no one else has the right to privacy? Didn't he do that?
Checking right now.
All right, yeah, you do that.
Zuckerberg. Facebook millionaire bought 4 homes surrounding his current home near Palo Alto. Yeah, it's posted by a insider.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Let's see.
not gonna.
Zuckerberg reportedly took action after he learned that a developer wanted to purchase one of his neighbor's homes and used the fact that it close as a mark. Oh, okay. No, it wasn't for that. It's because market was trying to use that as a selling feature.
Oh, okay. That they wanted to be like, yo, you can live next to Mark. Okay, then
Yeah.
I retract my negative opinion of him. I don't like the fact that
Yeah.
he's like that he wants to control what I can say in private conversations with a friend. I mean, yeah, it's his platform, it's his right. But if I'm having a private conversation, I mean, I can understand that if I wanted to like post like a link to P Hub. I mean, you know, publicly on Facebook, then yeah, that could be a problem. I can see that because Facebook doesn't have a whole lot of like security measures you know, to protect against people who aren't supposed to be viewing that type of material. I can see the problem, but if I'm sending something like directly to you, that shouldn't really be a problem. Not
Yeah.
to me, you know. But I don't like that that company has said that it is. That's a problem in my personal opinion. Now, but hey, price you pay, right? Price you pay for using social media platforms. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like I said, when it came to August Ames, the Twitter mob chased her, you know, down verbally until she probably felt that there was no way out. And I think that's just a terrible thing to do to somebody. Even if you don't agree
It
with
is.
what they did or what they said, but the problem is society shouldn't have to look at the world through your personal filters because you're saying I can say whatever the fuck I want and I have every right to say that. You have absolutely no right to not feel offended. Okay? You being offended is a choice, not a right, right? So I can say like something terrible to you. I would do that because we're buds. But I could say something just terrible to you, and you being offended is completely your choice. And I have every right to say that terrible thing, and you have no right not to be offended by it. Because I mean, how do you give someone a right on something that's a choice? I mean, yeah, free speech
Hmm.
is a choice. You have a right to say what you want. I have a right to say terrible things, But at the end of the day, you can't legislate something. It varies from one person to another. What might offend you doesn't offend me. What might offend me doesn't offend you.
Yeah.
It's just a
Everyone's got a
terrible thing.
choice.
But shit, man, this has gotten kind of low, kind of dreary, kind of sad. We need to find something at least interesting or funny to chat about for a minute here.
I think it kind of. Oh my god! What the fuck?
What?
So there's Pornhub on YouTube.
Really? You would think they would have a problem with that. What happened? I mean, why is it there? You get what I'm saying?
It's literally just it's fucking softcore porn talking about sex. Look, type
Wow.
in on YouTube Pornhub. My stepmother helps me relax.
And that's something that really has annoyed me about, porn of recent years. Everything is about, fucking your stepsister or brother, fucking your stepmother or father, and I'm like, I'm saying here like everyone has their hobbies. My hobby is trying to find a video on Pornhub that isn't about fucking family. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Wait,
I mean,
what about twins? What about twins? Is that would that be an exception?
I don't find twins to be like creepy. It's just it's kind of one of those things where I'm just like, I don't care that much. I can hear that.
Sorry, that was a mistake. It just fucking volume was up. I had mute most of the time.
Yeah. Autoplay should always be turned off. Autoplay's just terrible.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying it's terrible.
Holy shit.
People are too lazy to press a button. Alright, what did you want me to type in on YouTube?
Sorry, once I'm looking at really nice, amazing tits I just found on YouTube.
Jesus.
Pornhub. My stepmom helps. Just type in Pornhub in the search.
Pornhub stepmom.
2 words. No, just type in Pornhub in the search. Holy shit, that's a nice pair of tits.
Jesus. Easy there, killer.
No, seriously, this is...
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell.
I see what you're talking about. Pornhub, my stepmom helps me relax. 21,000 views 1 month ago.
Not that video. I'm looking at something else.
I don't care.
Neither do I.
Here's something
really
interesting. Here's something that I find really interesting. I just saw this the other day. MMA fighter punches man after spotting him masturbating on the beach.
I saw that. That was great.
Yeah, so apparently her name's Joyce. I don't remember her last name, but she's an MMA fighter doing a sexy, you saw that. She's doing a sexy beach thing, and this guy's yanking it, polishing the old German helmet, spanking the monkey, rubbing one out, giving himself a dishonorable discharge. He's just doing his thing. And I mean, out of anybody, that would be the last person you would want to do that to. That's like walking up to like Conor McGregor and slapping him across the face. It's not going to end well. I mean, he's going to fuck you up.
Never.
I wouldn't slap Conor McGregor. I certainly wouldn't yank it, in front of a female MMA fighter. I mean, shit, she made her living. Probably still does make her living beating the shit out of other people. So she's probably pretty good at it.
I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted by the... Wow.
What?
Okay, moving on. Okay, before...
Yeah, you're going to end up in a situation that's going to make it awkward for everybody. All right, offbeat. Let's see what we can find on the strange news to try to, cheer this up, because this got really dark, real dreary, real fast.
Oh, here's a story for you. Going back to the fucking bestiality, because I want to tell you the story.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. I'm out in the Gulf. I'm fucking on lookout.
Persian Gulf, right?
Persian Gulf, yes.
Okay.
I'm out there, and I'm up on watch. It's late at night, and I'm looking through our night vision goggles, and we have these really nice ones which make you see everything as it's daylight, but zoomed in, because we had the some SWIC team on board. Mm-hmm. So they start telling me to identify a ship, which is about on our starboard beam, about maybe 2,000 yards out. But I started identifying it's a very large dhow with animals on it, pretty much goats. So I start going through it. Yeah, I got the dhow. It's a 270. It's so you got livestock. I see 3 lights and I see 1 personnel. Oh wait, 2 personnel, and he is heading up to the bow, and he's wait. And he's fucking the goat on the deck.
Oh, jeez, man, that's just when you spin the 242 around and you put that goat out of its misery.
No, they grabbed the. I hear back on the radio. They're laughing. You can hear laughter. I'm up outside the skin of the ship. I'm hearing them laugh below me. It's like, what'd you just say? Yeah, there's 2 personnel, and 1 of them's on deck, and he's screwing a goat right now.
Jesus, that's terrible.
They yell back at me. Be serious. Request a relief to the bridge wing to help identify what this guy is doing. They send the guy up. They send up my chief. What are you,
Didn't he hate you?
What are you going on about? No, that was a different chief.
Okay.
And the one who hated me was not even my chief. He was a completely different chief. But moving on. So
you just became a pet project of his, right? Go on.
Okay.
It comes up.
All right. So So he comes up. Why are you saying this shit? So I give him the night vision goggles. He grabs
Mm-hmm.
he grabs the mirror and says, "Bridge, there is a guy on deck screwing a goat." For the remaining hour of my watch, people kept coming up to go watch this guy fuck a goat.
How long was he fucking the goat for?
About 50
I mean,
minutes.
what kind of?
Then,
Yeah.
then
All right, go on.
50 minutes, then he'd be done. And then either him or someone else would come back out about 10 minutes later, find another goat, screw that goat. And it
The,
just
qu-
kind of kept going like that.
the
I don't know if
question
it's the
I
same
have:
guy,
would you wear a
but they're just
condom?
like,
I would hope so.
the condoms were originally made of sheep's skin and for the intestines.
I'm just
And,
thinking about how
I'm not
nasty
sure.
goats and other livestock tend to be. And I would hope that you at least wear a condom. I mean, either way, it's fucked up, and you know.
It's
But
beyond
damn,
fucked up. Who are you kidding?
I still think you should have shot the damn goat with the 242 and just put it out of its misery. Look on his face would have been priceless. The goat just explodes.
You know, those goats
What?
actually get sent out to go out to slaughter. So just think. Someone out there probably ate that goat's ass and it was still full of that guy.
That's kind of an interesting thought. I mean, disgustingly interesting.
That's like the thoughts that go through my mind because just think about it. In the Middle East, they eat everything. I've seen everything from horse penises served in stores to their
Mm-hmm.
feet. And I'm pretty sure somewhere out there's a delicacy called slaughtered goat's asshole.
Jeez. Oh man.
And I'm pretty sure they don't care if it's clean or not because it shits from there. Oh man.
So, that's kind of interesting. Undercover cops posing as drug buyers arrested by undercover cops posing as drug dealers.
I remember that. That was Detroit.
Yeah, that's something that would happen in Detroit. That's a fucked up little town. I've been there a
Detroit
couple
is
times.
it's the third world country of the U.S.
It is. I mean, you know, you go there for the Motor City for the Motor City car show or whatever, Detroit Auto Show. There it is. And you know, you're gonna shit. You driving into there, you just feel like you need a lot of armor, like tanks, to go with you. Which, ironically, the Army, at least last time I was there, brought up a tank. Shit, both last two times I've been to Detroit, the Army brought tanks out. Once it was a Stryker, the other time it was a A2 Abrams, sitting on the back of a truck, parked there for people to, look at and take pictures with. And I'm just like, oh, jeez. I mean, are you trying to tell me something about Detroit that you think I don't already know?
Poor
I
Detroit.
mean,
It used to be such a good area.
yeah, 50 years ago, back when, when it was booming, but then,
Yep. Everything closed down.
yeah.
You had all those factories that built cars, and all of a sudden, bam, they all died.
Sounds like you're about to start crying.
I kind of want to just message Elon Musk and ask him to open up a Tesla factory in Detroit.
I don't trust
To help.
electric cars. I
I don't
laugh
really either. But
I
at the
laughed
same
watching the
same time,
Grand
though,
Tour when they were trying to figure out how to. I believe it was James May was trying to figure out how to charge an electric car, using like gym equipment. Just hook it up, and so I believe that was the right episode. And he's like, so it got like 20 miles, and he's like, so 8 hours for 20 miles. You know what you could do? You could just go buy a petrol powered car and drive it as much as you want. I might be
I saw a
misquoting
picture.
that, but yeah. What?
There's a guy who had a smart car, and he was out camping, and he had an electric generator charging his smart car.
An electric generator?
Sorry, a gas-powered generator charging up his car.
Okay. Yeah,
It's just really, really, really fucking ironic.
like, when you sign into Twitter and you see Riley Reid posted something about her sucking off a guy dressed up as the Easter Bunny. And I'm just like, oh, come on. What happened to the good old days of porn where, no one tried to fuck the Easter Bunny, and Easter was just a day that they didn't celebrate in porn. St. Patty's Day, sure. 4th of July, you know what?
Let me put it this way.
American flags, all right, let's do it. Christmas, Christmas hat
There's Betsy Ross porn.
in front of the tree. Oh, there's porn for everything almost. I mean, I get it.
I mean,
You know,
there's Lego porn, and I still cannot get that image out of my head.
well,
They made a Lego movie porno, and it is the most disturbed thing I've ever seen.
the best years of porn occurred probably from like 2003 ish to 2012, 2013, and ever since it's just kind of like slid downhill hard. Now everything's
Yeah,
fucking.
Casting Couch is still pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's probably the only thing that isn't like, hey, I fucked my sister. Although, give him a couple months and see like my sister came in for a job. No
There's also
nepotism
Fake Taxi,
shown
that's
here.
pretty good. You ever see Fake Taxi?
I think once or twice, yeah.
I enjoy that. I find it really, really funny. Just imagine driving a taxi and just plowing someone when they don't have any cash.
No, mainly because most people who take taxis are generally not all that attractive. I mean, let's be honest.
It's like, okay,
I have
let's picture in the UK where it's kind of more common.
What's more common, plowing someone in the back of the taxi or being attractive?
No, I meant in the UK.
I know what you meant. I said, what's more common in the UK? Plowing someone in the back of a taxi or being more attractive? Take your time, think it over. Well, I don't know about either one of them. I mean, I'm not sure the laws regarding that in the UK. I mean, I would assume they'd probably put you in prison for 20 years if they caught you doing it like public, in like a public area. As far as being more attractive, I mean, I suppose they have attractive people. I mean, I think there's attractive people in just about any country if you look hard enough.
Australia has the most attractive people. I swear to Christ, I have never seen anywhere in that country where there was actually no, I saw one fat person in all of Australia.
That's because they're always running. Everything's trying to kill them in Australia.
True, except for the possums. They're adorable.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's 1,000 stories about fat chicks. What about it?
All right, so we're on the port call out there. Me and a buddy of mine.
Mm-hmm.
We go see fuck, I remember what movie it was, but it was like yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it doesn't matter. We were going to the theater, and as we come up, we see this lady so fat, she can take up an entire airplane row.
Oh, that's a little.
And I tap my way. No, she was that fat. I swear to Christ, she took up an entire bench out there. Never mind. Moving on. So I tap my buddy on the arm, and I'm like.
So are you sure?
He responded.
So she's that big. I mean, are we talking about someone that, she's flying somewhere, she might want to just like book a C5 Galaxy?
I think the C5 Galaxy would have a weight distribution issue.
Yeah, just put her over the wings. You'll be fine. That thing can lift two. That thing can lift 2 Abrams tanks. I love that plane.
Fair enough. All right, but this is where it gets funny. So we go get our tickets and our snacks, and we're sitting on a bench. Mm-hmm. She gets up off the bench, she has to herself, and says, "Is this seat taken?" Next to my buddy. And he's getting more and more pissed as she tries to sit down, and we feel the bench bending, but she's trying to chat him up. Jeez. And I'm like, oh God. So we go into the movie theater, trying to escape this lady, and she's trying to find us. I cover my buddy with my goddamn coat, and she eventually sits in the back row. See this after the movie, and we have to run into the male head, just so that way we get away from her. And even then, we had to go ask for assistance to have her moved.
Jeez, I mean, you could have just ran.
She was desperate. She wants some.
I'm just saying, you could have just ran. I mean, I highly doubt she would have been able to chase you very far.
True, but that would be pretty annoying for both of us.
Less annoying than hiding in the bathroom. 2 men hiding in the bathroom together because you're afraid of a fat chick.
Hey, she could probably eat him and have room for me, which is pretty creepy.
as I was saying though, truthfully, whatever happened like golden days of porn, where it was just like hot chick fucks her boyfriend, or hot chick fucks random guy, or shit like that. Now it's fucking my sister, fucking this, fucking my stepmother,
A saturated
stepdaughter.
market. That's all.
No, I mean I understand if there wasn't a demand, there wouldn't be a supply, but it's getting weird. Fucking the Easter Bunny. I mean, I'm like, yo, I don't think you would have seen much of that 10 years ago.
Oh, you definitely wouldn't have.
I mean, 10 years ago. I mean, what was celebrated? St. Patty's Day. Yeah, they did porn for that. They did porn for Fourth of July, Christmas, sometimes Thanksgiving. I think that's about all the holidays I can. Oh, New Year's. Yeah, bring in the
Yeah,
New
New Year's
Year's.
porn in the middle of Rockefeller Center.
You know. Yeah. So, and I'm just wondering where it all went wrong. I mean, I understand if there wasn't, like I said, if there wasn't a demand, there wouldn't be a supply. But that makes me worry a little bit more about like the overall populace, not just the people who are making the porn.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like anymore, like a lot of people, like being a porn star or walking right up to the edge of that is now like the somewhat, I don't want to say cool thing, but with like tit streamers and whatnot, girls like wearing pasties on their titties and doing that Twitch shit, right? It's almost like it's, I don't want to say the cool thing, but I don't know. Then they try to act like, oh well, I'm superior. Well, no, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You got your tits out. You're not superior to a porn star. I mean, granted, you're not naked, but at least they own who they are. It's like those chicks who get a verified Pornhub account and start doing like at home porn. I'm like, listen, this isn't an easy conversation, but nobody wants to see you naked. you know. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not an easy conversation to have with anybody. But hey,
Yeah.
not everybody can be a porn star. I mean,
Yep, not everyone can.
I mean, and that's the thing. A lot of people try, and I also have a lot less respect for the people who do their verified accounts on P Hub, but then they don't show their face. They'll show everything from the neck down, you know, but they don't show their face. And I'm like, at least porn stars own it. Amy Reed owned it. Why? She showed her face. She didn't just show her tits, her ass, and her pussy. She was like, hey, this is my face. If you see me out and about, it's my face.
Say hi.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she'd like that, but
Yeah, she probably wouldn't.
who else owned it? Brandy Love. Trying to think of some more porn stars. Mia Khalifa. I mean, they've all owned it. I mean, there's a bunch more, but you get the idea.
Yep.
Shit. Anyway, and it's just like they're trying to be one, but then they don't have their heart in it entirely. Or so they're just like, well, I don't want this biting me in the ass down the road. Because you hear about it happening all the time. Teacher gets fired because because they find out that she was a porn star 10 years ago.
Yep.
She starred in Semen Demons Part 2. To me, it's just stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
people are just desperate nowadays.
if you're gonna do it, then do it. If you're not, then But if you're not gonna like jump in and at least give it your best shot, then don't do it at all. I mean, I'm not the type of person that half-asses anything, right? So, to me, half-assing that is just, I don't know, it's stupid. And like I said, most of them, nobody wants to see most of them naked anyway. I mean, let's be honest, porn stars have to be the right distribution of hot, kinky, gotta have the personality, and again, they gotta be hot, and that's just how it works.
Yep, that's how they make the money. It's all about looks.
Well, also personality, and in some regards, kinkiness. I mean, Riley Reid didn't claw her way to the top of the heap of the porn community by looks, because in my personal opinion, there's better looking porn stars, older porn stars who are better
Yeah.
looking, right? But Riley Reid she's given the impression, at least to me, that she has a willingness to do about anything. You know, whatever you're down for, she's down for. She just seems like, whatever. So
Mhm.
to me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, hey, if you're gonna do it, do it. If you don't. But don't half-ass it. And who am I to say that? I'm
Yeah.
your target audience. Some of you, nobody wants to see you naked, at least not in porn. Why? Because porn's about seeing really attractive women naked. Let's be honest. You're average,
That is what
sweetheart.
it's all about.
You're average, sweetheart. I hate to break it to you. But, all in all, it was an interesting conversation. It got really dirty, and we kind of stuck on porn today for some reason. But hey, it was a fun game chat, and I enjoyed
Oh
myself.
yeah.
It was interesting, kind of
Hmm.
weird at some points with you, looking up titties
Goats.
and getting kind of, your little pecker was standing up. But hey, whatever. It was a fun
Glad
time.
to at least see something interesting to look at.
Well, yeah. But yeah, it was a fun time. It was a good game chat, kind of interesting. Maybe next time we won't just hover over porn for the whole time. Maybe we'll find something else, something interesting to talk about. That's all for game chat tonight.